Hello my friends, it's Caddy and I'm back with another video tutorial for my creative scrapbook, and I am working with the May Main kit. It is so pretty. It features the Jelly Bean Soup Bowl of Dreams collection, and it's just so pretty. The colors are just really nice and springy, so I really loved working with this kit. So I'm beginning with this floral paper. If you guys know me and follow me in my channel, you know that if I get a floral paper, I have to cut it out. I have to fussy cut the flowers. It's just, I can't help it. So that's exactly what I'm doing. So I took some time on this specific day and I just sat in front of my computer and watched Netflix, which is what I do when I have some free time. And I can scrap, and I just cut out the flowers, and I just cut out a bunch of different flowers. Some are bigger, some are smaller, but they're all from that sheet of paper, and just in all of the colors from the collection. So the yellows, the pinks, the oranges, and the teals. So I just took some time and did that, and it didn't take me that long. Just I couldn't tell you how long, but it didn't take me that long. So I decided to create a fun mixed media background for my flowers to sit on. So I grabbed some of my shimmers here. These are some of my favorite colors from shimmers, and I'm just going to do the packaging technique. Nothing super fancy, just spray the colors onto the packaging and then just smush it down onto the paper. And I'm going to go kind of on a diagonal. I like to do that a lot. I always tend to go for a diagonal look. I really like the look of diagonal on a piece of paper, and I'm going from the bottom left to the top right. So yeah, just using some colors here, some of the yellows. The lighter yellow is called No Yoking. The darker yellow is called, I believe that's Mandarin Mai Tai. And then I went in with the Peachy Keen, which is more of a peachy color. And then I'm using this darker red color, which I believe is, let's see, which one is that one? I believe that one is, I think it's Caribbean Sunset. I'm not quite sure. Should have written the colors down. That lighter pink one is Cotton Candy. The darker pink one is Pretty in Pink. So just a lot of my favorite shimmers colors here that I love to use. And I'm just doing the packaging technique over and over again. And basically it's just creating layers of color here. Sometimes when you have colors that don't kind of go well together, that aren't kind of in the same color family, you want to dry the mixed media or the spray mist before you add other colors. So make sure your colors are dry before you decide to add. Because you see right there what I did? There was some muddiness in that pink because it didn't mesh very well. Overall, it went pretty well, but there are areas where sometimes it can get a little muddy. So that's what you want to try to avoid. So obviously I would recommend to dry your layers so that you can get a better result. But yeah, but it turned out really nice, and I love how it turned out. You can see wherever it gets muddy or wherever I'm not too happy with it, I will just go ahead and add some, just wipe it with my paper towel or blot it. And I did add gesso to this page before I started, so it's just a regular white piece of cardstock, and I did add gesso to it because I knew I wanted to do a lot of mixed media on it. So yeah, I'm just kind of going along here and adding some paper. I think this is a red color. I think this is Ruby, if I'm not mistaken, because there was like a darker reddish tone in this collection, so I wanted to bring that in as well. So yeah, I'm just taking a paintbrush and just kind of filling in wherever I feel like I need that particular color, and that's what I'm doing there, just kind of filling it in as I go. So yeah, this was super fun to do. I love using this technique. I just think it adds such a fun look and such a fun end result. And then of course I needed to do some splatters, so I'm just taking that red color and doing some splatters, and I'm going to do splatters in, let's see, I may do yellow, yeah. I just basically water it down a little bit more and then just do some splatters. And then just take my brush and kind of add it wherever I feel like it needs that color. So if you feel like you need a specific color, maybe you don't want to do the packaging technique because you kind of want to control where you paint, you just take a brush and just kind of brush it on, and it works just as well. So yeah, doing some splatters and other colors, and I love how this looks. Very abstract, very fun. So I'm gonna go ahead and let that dry, of course. And let's see, felt that I needed more color down there, and I'm just taking the nozzle at this point and just kind of painting it on basically, and this is just me being lazy. I didn't get my paintbrush. I must have already put it to wash in my sink, so I just kind of painted on the color with the nozzle of the bottle. So yeah, many ways you can paint your mist onto your page, clearly from what you've seen today. So I take some of my modeling paste and this stencil. This is a stencil for my stash. It's from Americana. It's called Pixelated, and it's just kind of these little tiny little, I think they're hexagons, but they're really tiny. So I'm just going across the page with some white modeling paste and that stencil, and I love what that adds. It just needed something else, and that's what it was. So here are all my flowers, and you can see that I've cut them out and I've placed them on my page. Some of them I left in sort of clusters, so some of the flowers are together. They're not all individual little flowers. Some of them are in clusters. So I'm just adding some foam tape to the back of some of the clusters, not all of them, but some of them, and just going ahead and gluing those down and getting some of them to have a little bit of dimension. So I take out the sticker sheet as well, and I'm going to use some of the tiny little phrases from the sticker sheet, just some cute little phrases. It is a picture of my adorable little niece. She was very little here. I actually have to go back and add the date to this, but she was very little and she just looks so cute. She was sitting in her high chair and she just has the cutest little face. So I just wanted to scrap this picture. I had not scrapped it. I'm going back and kind of trying to scrap older pictures too, besides the new ones, because sometimes we just want to scrap the newer pictures and the recent pictures and we forget about the older ones. So I still have a million older pictures I need to scrap because I don't scrap in order or chronologically. I take some of those bigger circle sticker embellishments and I go ahead and use a couple of those as well, and I'm just adding some foam to those. I did add a little tab there to the left of the picture. And yeah, just kind of putting on the finishing touches. I don't do a whole lot of embellishing here besides what I've already done. I don't think it needs it. Yeah, so I decided to add some layers behind my pictures. So I'm taking some of the cut aparts from one of the pattern papers and a piece of pattern paper and just kind of adding a few layers behind the photo. I felt like it just needed something behind the photo, so that's why I'm adding that. Just a few simple layers, and they're just kind of offset papers, so off-centered. Yeah, just added a few layers of that. I used an orange color, a teal, and a yellow. And I used the yellow one in the background just because I thought it would kind of stand out the most of the three. So yeah, just getting that everything situated again how it was, and yeah, just finishing up here. So this was so much fun to create. I'm going to add a simple little title here, and it's actually going to end up being cute because sweet was not going to fit on there. I could have made it fit, but it was just easier to write cute. So that's kind of going to be my title. It's just cute because it's just a cute picture of her. And a little arrow sticker there, and that's going to finish it off. So here are some close-up shots. Thank you guys so much for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure you check out my creative scrapbook. They have amazing kits every single month. And if you have any questions about this kit or about anything I've done today, please let me know down in the comments, and I'd be happy to answer. So thank you again for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you soon with another video. Bye!